How you doing, everybody? Today we're going to have a good discussion. And this is a very serious topic. Well, most of my topics are serious topics, but this is a serious goddamn topic. And I think everyone, young and old, should be hearing about what the hell happened today. Well, I think it happened yesterday. But we're getting the news now. And this is regarding a situation that happened in 2016. A lady from Houston, Texas, has just been convicted and getting a 10-year sentence for attempted assassination on the President of the United States. She didn't succeed, but she tried sending a mail bomb that was going to explode upon opening to the then President Barack Obama. This bitch is crazy. Not only did she send a mail bomb to the president, the sitting president. Now, we have to keep this in mind. This was a sitting president of these United States. She sent a mail bomb to a sitting president in 2016, as well as a governor. So she sent a bomb to the president and a governor and then one other official. And I mean, this shit gets worse. And she sent a bomb to Social Security office because supposedly they were screwing up her disability check. Oh, she's going to get this heat. She's going to get this work. Now, there's a lot of things going on in this situation where it's actually goddamn disturbing. Yeah, one, she tried to kill multiple people. Now, let's look at the big picture here. This chick, who's 47 years old, small town in Texas, she got convicted in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, sent out a mail bomb to detonate as soon as it opens to the President of the United States, who was Barack Obama, first black president, to a governor, and to another elected official, as well as the Social Security Department, because they were fucking up a goddamn Social Security check, some disability shit. She probably was scamming them. But she got convicted, but she only got 10 years. Now, goddamn, you telling me you almost assassinate the President of the United States? No. Keep in mind, he was a sitting president of the United States, not a retired president, not a president that's not out of office. And she's like, I didn't like him as president. I'm going to send him some shit to him and his family. No, this was a sitting president. This was in 2016. President Barack Obama at the time was elected in 2000. He was president from 2007 to 2017. He won 2 terms. For people who don't remember. So he was a 2-term president. So she sent it out in 2016. So he was sitting. And a governor. What was this bitch thinking? And I called the bitch. I said it. I'm giving you all that heat, all that smoke. Now, we got to ask ourselves a couple of questions here. Number one, like I said, this happened in 2016. We kick in 2020 in what? A month? So 2016, 17, 18, shit, 19? Hold up. It took how many years for them to now convict her? Like 2 days ago? Yesterday? So the timing of this is weird. Very weird. She should have been convicted ages ago. I mean, you're doing an assassination attempt on 3 elected officials and one is the President of the United States, one of the most powerful persons on the planet of the free world, and they're now getting to a conviction? Something don't smell right. This shit ain't kosher. And keep in mind also, when you're trying to harm any political person, governor, president, senator, Secret Service is kicking in. Especially the President of the United States. You got FBI all over that. So, this happening this way doesn't pass the smell test. She should have been convicted ages ago. Ages ago. The forensics that the United States have at their disposal is endless. This is the United States government. They should have backed this up ages ago. And come to find out, this is how they found her, or traced it back to her. It was her cat. On the envelope that she was sending out as an explosive, there was cat fibers on the paperwork, on her envelope. But that should have been detected, what? The same week, in 2 days. Come on now. The technology we have? Not even a day. You try to attack the president? Oh, no. That shit is forensics ASAP. Come on now. How many times people watch CSI? That shit is real. But it took years. Now, maybe they're not telling us something. Maybe there's something more to the story, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Now, I'm upset about this for a couple of reasons. Because whether you agree on any political party, whatever side you may on, our president of the United States is a president of the United States. Now, you may not agree with the person's in his decision or her decision, because we don't have a female president yet. We may have in the future, but you may not agree with their political views. You may dislike them personally. I mean, a lot of people don't like President Trump right now, and some people do, but that's not the point. The point is when you have a president of the United States, that person represents the United States, good or bad. Keep that in mind. That person represents the United States, good or bad. But when any person domestically or foreign tries to harm our president of the United States, oh, you're going to get that work. You're going to get that heat. That's an international incident. It's an international incident, especially if it happens from someone else. But still, domestically, this crazy terrorist tried to assassinate the president of the United States. Now, like I said, this should have been bigger news, and it was. I kind of remember a little bit of it, but it came. This was a couple of years back. It came in, died out a little bit. You know, the elections were coming on, so I guess they didn't really make a big deal about it in the media that long, because the elections was around that area, that time. Okay, fine, but still, it shouldn't have taken that long, and also her sentence. Now that's the second biggest picture. She only got 10 years. Wait, what? How the hell do you only get 10 years for trying to assassinate a sitting president of these goddamn United States and a governor? This is the 2-for-1. She was trying to take out the whole political party. You taking out the governor, you taking out the president, you taking out a couple other officials. This trick trying to be a one-woman army. And then she gets 10 years in Houston. Now, ask yourself this. Any normal person, you talk bad about a president in a certain way. In this country, we could say pretty much anything we want towards a president. You can call the president an asshole. You can call the president, a retard, an idiot. You could basically say certain things derogatory towards a president of the United States. Shit, they say a whole bunch of shit about Trump. And people used to say a whole bunch of shit about Obama too. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people didn't like President Obama. Not because he was a bad president in a sense where, he was on scandals and scandals and scandals. He wasn't. But they didn't like his policies. That's okay. It is what it is. You have that right. But a lot of people didn't like the president of the United States. But still, even though you don't like a president of the United States, that's still the president that's sitting in the White House. Now, if you don't like that president, okay, you got to get the motherfucker out. But she didn't do that. In her brain, she was literally saying, I don't like him as a president. And I want to end his existence. Let me repeat that. Did she not like the president, the sitting president, but she wanted to end his existence as well as, because if you're making a bomb, see, people need to understand, a bomb is a device that will cause an explosion. An explosion literally hits and can kill multiple people. So she was also trying to take out the family. She was trying to take out the family. So, they take the letter, they take it, bring it inside, and inside wherever they do their reading. The president does his reading, but of course it has to go through protocol. So it wasn't going to go straight to him anyway. That's the thing. She thought the letter was going to go straight to the president and he just opens his own shit. It doesn't work that way. Secret Service goes through all that shit. She should have known better. I think the woman, not only I think she's a psychopath. She's a terrorist, but it doesn't seem like she's too bright either, because it wasn't going to hit him. It wasn't going to go towards the person that she thought it was going to go to. It was going to the Secret Service. Mail carriers. But still, even if the mail carrier at the time was not aware that it was a bomb, let's say they had someone that was green, someone that was new, that wasn't too experienced in the mail section where where the president gets his mail. What if he or she wasn't experienced like that and accidentally opened? Now, for those who are not familiar with mail rooms, there's a lot of people in the mail room. If she had did it correctly, let's think of this way. If she had did it correctly, everyone in that mailroom could have been dead. So her intention, ladies and gentlemen, was not just to kill a sitting president of the United States. She wanted to kill everyone else in the vicinity, because that's what bombs do. A bomb is actually meant to do a lot of bodily harm to multiple people. This is insane. As well as, like I said, the governor. She tried to kill the governor. I mean, let's just say she even tried to kill the president. She tried to kill the governor. On top of that, she tried to kill the president. And other officials. Now, they didn't mention the other officials. So I'm a little weird on that shit. How come we didn't talk about the other officials? Who exactly are the other officials? So sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta listen to what they tell you, but at the same time, you also gotta pay attention of what the shit they don't tell you. Who's the other officials? Okay, we know you try to kill the president. Okay, we know you try to assassinate a damn governor. Okay, now you really gully. You really think you gully. But who's the other officials? Because she tried to, and Social Security office. What the hell is wrong with this? What's this woman smoking? What type of mess she on? And she actually thought she was gonna get away with it. Now in court, from what I'm understanding, she tried to say she's a very religious Christian woman. Now, wait a minute. You're a religious Christian woman sitting up in Texas making goddamn pipe bombs? Wait. I mean, what part of the Christian Bible that says thou shalt love thy neighbor, but at the same time, those that who do not I love, you go blow their asses up with a goddamn pipe bomb? I mean, what part? I mean, is that a new version of the Bible? I know you got King James. What other version of the Bible says that? What Bible are you reading? What type of Christianity is that? And I'm not going after the Christian faith. I'm not trying to do that. But what type of faith is this? And then you're trying to lean on, well, I'm a Christian. I'm a good Christian woman. What good Christian woman is going to church on Sunday, but on Monday you trying to take out half the government? This is going to be a movie. I'm telling you, this one's going to be a movie. This shit don't make any goddamn sense. She gonna get that heat. She gonna get that work. And what also doesn't make sense, besides what I just said, is the time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this woman only got 10 goddamn years. I'm going to repeat that. 10 goddamn years for trying to assassinate a sitting president, a governor, and you sent bombs to the Social Security office? They should build a new goddamn jail for her. Don't even put her in population. Build a new goddamn jail just for her. How are you only give her 10 years? She literally should be in a jail specifically just for her. She tried to wipe out a part of government. I'm going to repeat that. She tried to wipe out part of the government. And she only got 10 years. Who was the judge in this case? Did this case go to trial? Did she plea deal? I mean, what type of shit is this? Matter of fact, who's her lawyer? Because whoever her lawyer is, he's a goddamn superstar. I mean, a lot of cases lately, listen, and she's not a rich woman. She was trying to take out Social Security because they were fucking up her disability check. So you know she ain't rich. She ain't balling like that. But my question is, who's her lawyer? Who's her lawyer? Because he did her well. He or she got off like a fat cat. 10 years? Now I'm kind of surprised that the federal government didn't come in and say, hey, wait a minute, enough of this shit. Even though she's going to federal jail because she tried to assassinate a president and government officials. So she's going to go to federal jail. This is a federal crime because she was dealing. It's just a different level branch that she was dealing with. The crime she was committing. So she's going to go to jail, but she's also going to a federal jail, which is much nicer than a regular jail, a regular prison. She's going to jail. She's going to a jail like goddamn Martha Stewart was at. So this whole shit don't even smell right. From top to goddamn bottom. She's going to get that heat. She's going to get that work. This shit don't smell right. So not only is she only getting 10 years, which most likely for good behavior, keep in mind, for good behavior, she may be out in 7, 8? So she got sentenced to 10, maybe getting out between 7 and 8 for good behavior because she's a good Christian woman. And she's doing the time in federal prison, which is way more cushy, so to speak, way more comfortable than other prisons. Okay? Way more cushier. You know, you can go outside, you can play. Some federal prisons, you have TV, internet, all that good shit. Believe it. So she may wind up going to a very comfortable prison. No, she may not. You know, somebody may step in and say, hey, hold your goddamn horses. So we'll see about that. But still, at this moment right now, I'm telling you, she may go to a comfy prison and only do 7, 8 years max. Something ain't right, folks. Something ain't right. And then she tried to kill, I gotta say that shit again. She tried to kill the first black president of these United States in only 10 years. How many crimes of passion? How many crimes of rape? How many crimes of, triple homicide? Whatever. And people, or sometimes it's not even murder. Sometimes people get into situations and they do the, 3 strikes law or whatever, depending on the state, and they got a bad record. And they do a petty crime, even though because they had a bad record, they do a petty crime, and then they send us to 20 goddamn years. A lot of people know that type of situation happens in America. You may not have a great record, or better yet, you got probation. A lot of brothers, they got probation for some shit they did a couple of years ago, and they got 4 or 5 year probation. But if they violate their probation, they gotta do a minimum, maybe 10, 15 years. Easy. For non-violent offense. This woman, this psychopath, this woman from Texas got 10 years of federal prison for trying to take out the first black president of these United States and a governor and elective officials. Something ain't right about this. And I don't care what political party you are. Democrat, Republican, I don't give a fuck. I'm neither one either. So I don't really care about that. This is not that topic. The topic is you try to harm a president. I would say the same goddamn thing about Donald Trump. And I don't even like his ass. But I respect the office of the President of the United States. I'll say that shit again. I respect the office of the President of the United States. Good or bad. Even though I may not like you, you better not do no goddamn harm to my president. I may not like you. You may not do no goddamn harm to the president that other people may have elected. Even though I may not like his ass. He's still the sitting president. Until he gets out. You trying to assassinate a sitting president in our country? You gonna get that work. You gonna get that heat. She needs to be in jail for a goddamn 100 years. Or better yet, they need to build her a goddamn jail just for her. With her Christian Bible. And tell me where you find in that Bible that I shall love thy neighbor except the President of the United States. But him, I'm gonna bomb him and his family. Give her one of those Bibles. Make one up. Name a new Bible and give it to her so she can read it. And ponder on that shit while she's doing a goddamn life in prison. On that note, I bid you peace.